your Jake, Deji, KSI, they've been cranking out content every day.
Yeah.
It's like trash talking. I've seen them at the press conferences just being vicious. They've just been nonstop. And with exceptions, it feels like you've been a little bit more reserved.
Yeah.
Including like the press conference in London where after KSI just really got gnarly with his with his verbal exchange, like he went to a really crazy place, you just kind of got up and walked out. Is this you being like frustrated, or is this part of the new Logan Paul?
It's the new Logan Paul. I have no interest in bantering back and forth with someone who is the exact person that I'm trying not to become and stray away from by degrading women, by going after my family in a manner that is intended to harm. I don't have any interest in that. The goal for me here is to beat him on August 25th, not talk about how I'm going to beat him, not talk about his family or talk about what I'm going to do to his girlfriend. The goal is to win a fight. And I was over it. Like as soon as I walked in the press conference, I was like, okay, I'm just over the talk, Casey, to be honest. It's all fugazi, it's fugazi. It's time to fight. There's fight words right there.
All right, and then I guess like a big question I have for you is like, I don't know how to say this without. There's a lot of the YouTube community was upset after a lot of the negativity around Logan Paul because they thought you sort of besmirched what it meant to be a YouTuber.
Yeah, and rightfully so.
I guess it's like, what do you say to that? How do you respond to that? Is there a response for that?
I mean, to my fellow creators, like, wholeheartedly, I mean, I apologized already, but I am sorry that I guess brought shame upon the platform, is if that's how I want to word it. That's why I say I guess. That's why I have to be so careful with like how I talk. But that's obviously not the person who I want to become or live in the body of for the rest of my life. And just like I made a mistake, I promise I will do the community well and keep my head up and keep on trucking and bring light to YouTube. But obviously, Casey, it's horrible to see your peers.
Sure.
And rightfully so, because of my own actions. Like, I just felt bad. And again, I apologize for it. And I'll apologize for it 1,000 times. I don't want to just sit here and be a sob story for the rest of my life.
So then, and this I want to end it with this, but I want to ask what's next for Logan Paul, but I want to ask within the context of like understanding your resume now has some dirty marks on it. Understanding that you carry this baggage and there's no getting rid of it. Where do you go from here in the world of media? Where do you want to be in 10 years, and how are you going to accomplish that? Having to lug around these these chains forever.
I think Hollywood, I think America in general they love redemption stories. It's a story for me. My life is now a story about someone who is winning, someone who self-imploded and was, like I said, the architect of their own destruction, and struggle and vulnerability. And now it's being able to say, this is a part of my life and I want to become better. I don't want to let my mistakes define me. I think a person is defined by how they recover from their mistakes. And what's next for me is honestly probably just content creation, businesses. I could answer this question with 100 things, but all that fucking matters to me right now is the fight. August 25th. Get your tickets. Link in bio.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for doing this entire interview without plugging your merch once.
At shop. Be a baby.
I do appreciate your frankness, and I appreciate Logan didn't see any of my questions beforehand. I didn't bring any of this up, so I thanks for doing a straight interview.
Yeah, of course. Thanks, Casey. Thank you.